Myself is Rajesh Kumar. As in previous lecture, we have studied about physical and chemical equilibrium. Now we will discuss about general characters of equilibria, laws of chemical equilibria and chemical equilibrium constant, types of chemical equilibria. General characteristics of equilibria involving physical process. For the physical process, following characteristics are common to the system at equilibrium. First, equilibrium is possible only in closed system at given temperature. Both the opposing process occur at the same rate and there is dynamic but stable condition. Third point, all measurable properties of the system remain constant. Fourth, when equilibrium is attained for a physical process, it is characterized by constant value of one of its parameter at a given temperature. Fifth one, at equilibrium, there exists an expression involving the concentration of the substance which is constant at constant temperature. Example, carbon dioxide will transform into again carbon dioxide from the gaseous state to aqueous. CO2 aqueous will just concentration of the CO2 aqueous will divide by concentration of gaseous. Constant at constant temperature, this constant is called equilibrium constant K. Sixth point is the magnitude of the equilibrium constant represents the extent to which the process proceeds before equilibrium is attained. For example, greater value of constant in the above case shows greater dissolution of carbon dioxide in water. Now, the laws of chemical equilibrium and equilibrium constant. The first law is law of mass action. On the basis of experimental studies of many reversible reactions, the Norwegian chemist Cato Maximilian Guldberg and Peter Wage proposed in 1864 that the concentration in an equilibrium mixture are related by the following equilibrium equation. For any reversible reactions, suppose as A plus B will give C plus D. Constant Kc for this reaction will be molar concentration of products upon molar concentration of reactants, as the concentration of C, D upon concentration of A and B, where Kc is the equilibrium constant and expression on the right side is called the equilibrium constant expression. This equilibrium equation is also known as the law of mass action, because in the early days of chemistry, concentration was called active mass. So, law of mass action states that the rate at which a substance reacts is proportional to its active mass and the rate of chemical reaction is directly proportional to the product of the active mass of the reactants. Second law, law of chemical equilibrium. According to this law, at a given temperature, the products of the concentrations of the reaction products raised to the respective stoichiometric coefficient in the balance equation divided by the products of the concentration of the reactants raised to their individual stoichiometric coefficient has a constant value. This is known as the equilibrium law or law of chemical equilibrium. The equilibrium constant for a general reaction can be given as A plus B gives C plus D. Now, the number of moles to be represented by the small a, small b, small c and small d. It can be expressed as Kc is equal to molar concentration of C n to the power moles of C, molar concentration of D to the power moles of D divided by molar concentration of A to the power A moles and molar concentration of B to the power B moles, where A, B, C, D molar concentrations are all equilibrium concentrations of the reactants and products. Molar concentration of the different species is indicated by enclosing these in a square bracket and as mentioned above. Equilibrium constant for the reverse reaction is the inverse of equilibrium constant for the forward reaction. Let us consider one example. At equilibrium, the concentration of N2 nitrogen is 3 into 10 to the power minus 3 moles and O2 4.2 into 10 to the power minus 3 moles and NO 2.8 into 10 to the power minus 3 moles in a sealed vessel at 800 Kelvin temperature. What will be Kc for the reaction? Reaction is N2 plus O2 in gaseous state will transform or reversible by twice of NO in gaseous state. Now, solutions for the reaction, equilibrium constant can be written as Kc is equal to molar concentration of NO with the power of moles divided by molar concentration of N2 and molar concentration of O2. It can be written as 2.8 into 10 to the power minus 3 to the bracket square divided by 3 into 10 to the power minus 3 and 4.2 into 10 to the power minus 3. So, the final Kc will be 0.622. Now, the types of equilibria, it is having the two types. First is a homogeneous equilibria. When in equilibrium reaction, all the reactants and products are present in the same phase, it is called a homogeneous equilibrium. Example, some reactions in gaseous phase are given as. In these reactions, there are two sides, one is reactant and second one is product, but all having the same phase, that is gaseous phase, as H2 plus I2 gives 2Hi, N2 plus O2 gives twice of NO and N2 plus thrice of H2 gives twice of NH3. Equilibrium constant in gaseous system. So far, we have expressed equilibrium constant of the reactions in terms of molar concentrations of the reaction and products and used by symbol Kc for it. For reactions involving gases, however, it is usually more convenient to express the equilibrium constant in terms of partial pressure. The ideal gas equation is written as Pv is equal to nRT, P is equal to N by V RT. Here P is the partial pressure in Pascal, N is the number of moles of the gas, V is the volume in meter cube and T is the temperature in Kelvin. Therefore, N by V is concentration expressed in mole per meter cube. If concentration C is in mole per liter or mole per decimeter cube and P is in bar, then P is equal to CRT. We can also write P is equal to in molar concentration of gases RT. Here R is equal to 0.0831 bar liter per mole Kelvin. At constant temperature, the pressure of the gas is proportional to its concentration, as P is proportional to concentration of gas. For reaction in equilibrium like H2 plus I2 gives twice of Hi, in gaseous state we can write either Kc Hi to the power 2 as moles divided by concentration of H2 and molar concentration of I2. So, Kp is equal to Phi to the power divided by P of H2 and P of I2. Further, since Phi is equal to, according to ideal gas equation, P is equal to nRT, P is equal to Hi to the RT, P I2 is equal to I2 RT, P H2 is equal to molar concentration of H2 RT. Therefore, Kp is equal to Phi to the square divided by P H2 and P I2 is equal to Hi square RT square divided by H2 RT I2 RT, that is again Hi square upon H2 and I2 is equal to Kc. In this example, Kp is equal to Kc as both equilibrium constants are equal. However, this is not always. Now, consider a general reaction. Suppose A plus B gives C plus D Here small a, b, c, d are moles. Kp is equal to P C to C, one is C is the substance, that is product, and small c to the power C is the number of moles. P D to the power D divided by P A to the power A and P B to the power B, that is equal to molar concentration of C to the power number of moles C, molar concentration of D to the power moles of D, that is R T C plus D, divided by molar concentration of A to the power small a, molar concentration of B to the power small b, and R T A plus B, that is equal to C to the power C, D to the power D divided by A to the power A, B to the power B, R T C plus D minus A plus B to the power, that is equal to molar concentration of C to the power C, molar concentration of D to the power D divided by molar concentration of A to the power A, molar concentration of B to the power B, and R T delta N. Kc R T delta N. Hence, Kp is equal to Kc R T delta N, where delta N is number of moles of gaseous products minus number of moles of gaseous reactants in the balanced chemical equation. It is necessary that while calculating the value of Kp, pressure should be expressed in bar, because standard state of pressure is 1 bar. Example, for a reaction, twice of NaCl will give twice of NO plus Cl2. The value of equilibrium constant Kc is 3.75 into 10 to the power minus 6 at 1069 Kelvin temperature. Calculate the Kp for the reaction at this temperature. So, we can solve this problem like we know that Kp is from the previous relations, Kp is equal to Kc RT delta N. For the above reaction, delta N is equal to 2 plus 1 minus 2 is equal to 1. So, Kp is equal to 3.75 into 10 to the power minus 6 into 0.0831 into 1069, that is temperature. So, the Kp will be equal to 0.033. Now, the second type of equilibria, that is heterogeneous equilibria. When in an equilibrium reaction, the reactants and the products are in two or more than two phases, it is called heterogeneous equilibria. Like example, the equilibrium between water vapor and liquid water in a closed container is an example of heterogeneous equilibrium. Like water will present in liquid form that will transform into gaseous. So, in first stage water is present in liquid and second water is present in gaseous stage. Both phases are different. So, this is heterogeneous equilibria. In this example, there is a gas phase and liquid phase. Heterogeneous equilibrium often involve pure solids or liquids. We can simplify equilibrium expression for the heterogeneous equilibria involving a pure liquid or pure solid, as the molar concentration of the pure solid or liquid is constant. Let us take thermal dissociation of calcium carbonate, which is an important example of heterogeneous chemical equilibria. We have taken calcium carbonate in a solid state, it transforms into calcium oxide in solid state plus carbon dioxide in gaseous stage. On the basis of stoichiometric equation, we can write Kc is equal to molar concentration of product, that is CaO, and carbon dioxide divided by molar concentration of reactants, that is CaCO3 calcium carbonate. Since CaCO3 and CaO are both constant, so modified equilibrium constant for the thermal decomposition of CaCO3 will be Kc is equal to molar concentration of CO2 or Kp is equal to PCO2. This shows that at particular temperature, there is a constant concentration or pressure of carbon dioxide in equilibrium with calcium oxide and calcium carbonate. Experimentally, it has been found that at 1100 Kelvin temperature, the pressure of CO2 in equilibrium with calcium carbonate and calcium oxide is 2.0 into 10 to the power 5 Pascal, that is Pa. Therefore, equilibrium constant at 1100 Kelvin for the reaction is Kp is equal to PCO2 is equal to 2.0 into 10 to the power 5 Pa divided by 10 to the power 5 Pa is equal to 2.00. Similarly, in the equilibrium between nickel carbon monoxide and nickel carbonyl used in purification of nickel, the equilibrium can be written as Kc is equal to molar concentration of NiCO4 divided by molar concentration of carbon dioxide to the power 4, that is mole. It must be remembered that for the existence of the heterogeneous equilibrium, pure solid or liquid must also be present, however small the quantity or amount may be. At equilibrium, so in this lecture we have studied about the equilibrium, that is physical and chemical equilibrium. We have taken the laws, and in the next lecture we will learn about applications of equilibrium constant to predict the direction of reaction and to calculate equilibrium concentrations. Thank you.